Hi, this is Will Leach, author of Marketing to Mind States, and this is your Mindstate Messenger. So if you've been following me for any amount of time, you know how important it is for you to have emotion in your marketing, because it's marketing that has emotion in it is what really drives business. However, do you understand why it's really important to have emotion in your marketing? Well, it's because behavioral science is absolutely clear in this one fact, that if you don't feel anything, you won't do anything. So lots of studies have been in this space of the emotional processing areas of the brain and what happens when these areas are damaged. Now in 1999, Bachara did a lot of research in this and proved that if people don't feel an emotion, they can't make decisions. Now the important critical point here is it's not that they won't make decisions, the evidence shows that they actually can't make a decision. And that's really critical for you to understand. So we now know that emotions are incredibly important if you're going to get somebody to take action on your advertising. Some actually more important information comes from work with Botox, actually. So if you can't really wrap your head around, damage to the prefrontal cortex, imagine this. There were other studies from Joshua Davis over at Barnard College, and he did some famous experiments of injecting people with Botox versus Restylane. Here's what happened. He took a series of people and separated them into two groups. And in those two groups, he injected into the mouth area either Botox, which makes your muscles numb to where it's very difficult for you to smile or to frown at the muscular level. And he also gave the other group Restylane, which is actually something similar, but it allows you to smile or to frown. And then he showed each one of these two groups videos that would make you smile or sad videos. And here's what he found. Those people that were in the Botox group where they weren't able to physically smile or to frown showed less emotional reaction when they're watching the video. And because of that less reaction, they were less likely to take action on that video. So here are the takeaways I want you to know about emotion and how important it is for your marketing. First, emotions are absolutely critical in any behavioral marketing, meaning that if you want somebody to listen, care, and act, you need to integrate emotion into that marketing piece. Now, the best way to evoke emotion is actually mirroring. And mirroring is when you show somebody happy in an advertisement, your psychology, the person who's viewing that ad, actually makes them happy as well. That's why sometimes when you're in a movie theater and there's a lot of joy, you're smiling. Or when there's sadness in a movie, you're frowning. It's because your body naturally mirrors the emotions that are being expressed to it. So if you want to make people happy, then show happy people. If you want to make people joyous, then show moments of joy. Mirroring is the quickest way to evoke emotion inside of an advertisement. Third, emotions map back to specific motivations, so you got to be specific. I think for the last couple of years, maybe the decade, we just already know intuitively anyways, we got to get more emotional in marketing. However, do you know that there's science behind emotion? It's motivational psychology. And if you don't understand the exact motivation that you're trying to prime, then you could be expressing an emotion in your advertisement that doesn't get you business results. The emotion should always map back to the core motivation that drives your customers to take action. So understanding that there is science behind emotion and how do you successfully integrate that science into your behavioral design is a smart step towards growing your brand and your business using behavioral science. If you enjoyed this email, forward it to a friend and consider joining the Mindstate Marketing Facebook group called the Mindstate Marketing Society to engage with other fans who want to grow their business using behavioral science. And if you want to see more of these types of videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Mindstate Group, and listen to our weekly podcast, the Mindstate Marketing Hour, on all major podcast platforms.